next spot this morning is healthy living. Already seated in the studio, it's Dr. CHEKS Emmanuel. And today, as the world celebrates the World Water Day, it's going to be a very special edition on the importance of water, by extension, the importance of water as the world celebrates the World Water Day. Dr. CHEKS Emmanuel, welcome you to our studio this morning.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Good morning.
Welcome, Dr. CHEKS.
Yeah, thank you.
We can see you have a bottle of water down there with you, and it means that you're celebrating World Water Day.
Water is an important universal solvent, and it's very important in the body because it will interest you to know that the body makes up 70% water. 70%. So that makes it very important. The quality of water we take determines how healthy we are. And of course, water is one of the nutrients we have.
Okay, sure. If you say 70% of what's in our body is water, it means you're trying to say that water is life.
Sure, water is life. And we can sustain on water because the body system can utilize water. The cells will be able to use the water to do all the physiological functions of the body. Water is actually life.
So you can sustain on water
for
without
days.
food? Without food?
Without food for days.
Okay.
But at the time when you don't have anything inside the system and it's just all about water, is it not possible that you begin to be drowsy as if
you're taking
some alcohol?
Some have actually practicalized it and seen that they can go for days, 4 days, 7 days, more than 1 week.
Just water.
Only water. Because what happens is that as you take water, the body begins to utilize the stored glycogen. The body stores excess fat as glycogen in the liver. So the body begins to utilize those stored glucose in the fatty tissues and use it as nutrients.
Okay, and that is why when people go on what you call the dry fast, they say, okay, sustain, just take water.
That is it. And they keep going. And if you take water from time to time, every 30 minutes, you see that you even have the issue of ulcer. People have ulcer during this fast when they don't take water. Every 30 minutes, hydrate the system. Keep taking the water. It helps to dilute the acid content of the stomach, because you know that in the sight of food or in the smell or fragrance of food, the body secretes some enzymes and HCl that helps in digesting food. So when you take water from time to time, it helps to cushion that effect, and you wouldn't have that issue of ulcer. So people should be informed that taking water regularly is key.
But is there an amount of water that is too much for the body?
Of course, everything should be taken in moderation.
Okay.
We have specified amount of water that every adult should take. For instance, adults should take at least 3 liters of water.
Every day?
Every day.
Okay.
That should be like 2 big bottled water every day. Then children can take 2.5 or 2 depending on their age and size.
Okay.
So if we take it regulated this way, we will help the system. But people that are overweight can go above 3 liters, like 4 liters a day.
Wow.
Okay, so if we want to quantify it now, because what is common these days is the sachet water. So how many sachet water
should we drink in a day?
So that at least we can have we can meet at an equilibrium, where you can control your intake.
The sachet water is about 35 cl. So
for one, yeah.
For one. So 3 will be like 1 liter. Do you get it?
Okay.
35 gives you 1 liter. About that.
So 6 is 2 liters. 9 a day.
9 a day. So
that's like how many bags of water?
9 a day.
For a full family.
For a full family, that's more than 3 bags.
You can say that again.
But it's still very affordable than food.
No, it's no longer affordable because you could have those years they used to sell 10 bags for 1,000, but now
it's 5 bags for 1,000.
5 bags for 1,000 and 10 bags for 2,000.
But still, it's one of the cheapest things we have around. Water is free. It's because we are living in the city. In the villages, you have it in waterfall, spring. You go and take it freely. because it's a natural gift of nature. It's just because of city life, modernization. But then, in the rural communities, water is free. You go to the stream, you take water free.
Okay, Dr. CHEKS, your topic today is the importance of water
to the human body.
To the human body, so that we don't digress too much. Just let us know the importance of water. Yes.
Like I said earlier, water is an important solvent in the human body. It helps in nutrient absorption. Water helps to carry nutrients to the cells along with oxygen. So with water being in the body, nutrients can be able to circulate all over the body, and then the cells of the body will get enough nutrients. Water moisturizes the tissues and also the tissues like the eye. Do you know the eye needs to be hydrated? Sometimes I've seen a case of individual that cannot blink the eye. The eye is steady. It's poor hydration. Those tissues like the eye, the nose, the mouth need to be hydrated. Without water in the mouth, we can't produce saliva. So you see that water is a very, very important universal solvent. It also helps to prevent constipation. You notice that some people do not go to toilet with ease. And when we drink water, the first thing we do when we drink water in the morning is to feel the urge to go and empty our bowl, because water is a detoxifier. It helps us to excrete waste through the fecal waste. And it also helps to dissolve minerals and some vitamins. We have water-soluble vitamins like vitamin B, vitamin C. They are all dissolved in water medium and transported to the cells where they are needed. So like we see in the picture there, we say that water constitutes the major organs. Like the kidney is 83% water. The lymph nodes is 94%. The lymph node, we know, is responsible for the immunity of the body, constitute about 94%. So if we are taking enough water, we are aiding the immune system of the body to be at optimal performance. And then water also helps to lubricate the joints, the knee, the elbow, the ankle, the shoulder. Water is important for joint, bone lubrication and cushioning of this bone. So when we take enough water, it helps to reduce cases of arthritis, back pain, waist pain, and the like. It also helps to help in the lungs, breathing. When we are dehydrated, we have difficulty with breathing. It aids in the lung and hydrates the lungs. So water is an important constituent of the body organs, and so it has several functions, including detoxification. When we talk about detoxification, we are talking about the removal of waste through urine. We know that God created the system to excrete waste, uric acid, urea, through urination. So when we have not taken enough water, it becomes difficult for organs like the liver and the kidney to function properly. These organs remove the metabolic waste through urine, and that is done when we have sufficient water in the system. So an indicator that can help us to know when we are taking sufficient water is the color of our urine. If the color of the urine is brownish or deep yellow, it means that we are dehydrated. So, but whenever you take enough water and you see that the color is just pale, just a little bit colorless, that means we are well hydrated. We are taking sufficient water in the body. And it is important because it will prevent kidney failure. Many times people have kidney failure because the kidney is overworked. The kidney do not have that fluid to excrete waste. So the waste remains in the system. Uric acid, urea are some of those metabolites, metabolic waste that need to be excreted from the system. Then water also helps to normalize the blood pressure. You know, when there is enough water, minerals can always be excreted and removed from the system. Excess mineral like sodium chloride. We know that when we take enough water, excess goes out through urine. But when we are not taking enough, it can increase the blood pressure, making the system to be congested. So if you are having high blood pressure, why not try drinking enough water? Do that for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You may be surprised that the blood pressure will be normal without you having to take drugs, because it is what we eat and how we handle our body that determines our having degenerative diseases. And that's why we call it lifestyle problems. Degenerative diseases are those diseases that come due to the way we take care of our health. So if we are conscious to ensure that we are taking enough water, 3 liters of water for adults, and for children, 2 to 2.5 liters of water, we can be sure that the body system is well hydrated. And another thing we need to try out is to ensure taking water first in the morning. As you wake up in the morning, please endeavor to take water. Try to take lemon or lime water. That makes it to be alkaline water. Yes, when we take alkaline water, it helps the system to be functioning optimally, because the system works better when the body pH is near alkaline. But when the body system is acidic, it predisposes the body to a lot of diseases and infection. Acidity damages the tissue and the organs of the body. So water is an important fluid that is needed by every living thing. God endowed it in nature. Both plants, animal, and human beings, we all need water to flourish, to thrive. And we recommend people to try to slow down on the traffic, what you put into the mouth. Slow down on the food you eat and go on water therapy. We have mentioned different ways to do water fasting. We have intermittent water fasting, whereby you can fast on water for some hours, like 16 hours, and eat food within a period of 8 hours. So if you want to try intermittent fasting, you can do it from morning 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You just eat moderately, healthy organic food. Then from 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning, go on just water, water, water. Water is a very important fluid, a fluid of life that we all need. If you try it, you see that you naturally restore your health back. And then some people also do complete water fast, like the one I am doing right now, complete water fast. Since Sunday night, I have not taken any food. No food for now. Only water, water, water. And I will go on this for 4 days. And after that, I will break the fast with fruits, juice, just fluid, liquid juice, natural juice. And you see that you reset your body system. The whole system will become active. The cells will be able to recognize insulin. It helps to take care of insulin insensitivity for people that have diabetic conditions. Sometimes the cells refuse to recognize the insulin. Yes, the body produces the insulin, but the cells cannot absorb it. These things can be corrected when you reset your body in a natural way, using natural things that God has endowed us in nature. So, having talked about the benefit of water, I'm sure you are going to take enough water. And if you have not taken water today, ensure you take 2 cups of water now, and ensure that always you hydrate your system with water, because water is an important liquid for healthy living.
Okay, that's a good one there. Water, it's a good source
Of fluid for life. Fluid for life.
Fluid for life.
Yes.
Okay, and without water, you fall sick.
Of course. Water is very essential. 70% of the human body is water.
Made up of water. I picked up something you said, where you said you've been on water therapy since Sunday, and you can go on with it
for 4 days.
Okay, you plan to go on it for 4 days. Are you trying to practicalize water, or you're waiting on the Lord?
No, I'm just trying to use it to help myself.
Oh, nice.
Healthy living lifestyle. That's what we are talking about. Fast on water and you reset your body. Of course, from 40 years and above, a lot of issues begin to come up. And we are saying that water, which is a fluid of life, can reset the system and prevent diabetes, prevent high blood pressure, prevent arthritis, having known that is an essential fluid in the body, 70%. So the way we take it will determine how healthy we are.
Okay, you said to decongest your body and to make going to toilet easy, you have to take a lot of water. But some people will tell you, no, you should take more fruits than water. So should you merge the two together right now?
I think they are getting it wrong.
Okay.
We are saying that water is important and fruits are important. Okay. Right? So as you take water, still take fruits.
Still take fruits.
There's no way fruit can replace water. Water has its own place and fruit has its own place.
Okay.
So they work side by side.
Exactly, because the fruit gives you vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. So as you take your 3 liters of water every day, still take your fruits, organic fruits along with it, and you'll get better and healthier.
So by my understanding now, because you've just brought it down to the layman's knowledge, because we are too pathologically used to taking sachet water. Just privileges are coming for you to take bottled water, probably at free parties.
Okay.
But within the concept of even your work environment, even within your home, it's more of sachet water. So in other words, 9 sachets.
For every adult.
For every adult.
And for children,
like 6 a day.
6
That's
a
2
day.
liters.
My kids actually take more than 6.
Do they actually finish it?
No, they just leave.
And dump it there.
And dump it there, pick another one next time.
And dump it there and pick another one. Okay, I think that's a good one.
Yes.
I think we've actually learned.
We learned
what
a lot.
if by probably peradventure, you do more than 9 sachets?
Well, water does not have any side effects.
Okay.
The only thing you will experience is frequent urination, and that is not an issue. So it's better to take more than taking less, because taking less water will cause a lot of health issues in the body. So it's
Speaking about urination, you said something about when your urine is yellow, it means you're not taking enough water.
Exactly.
But some people will tell you that when your pee is yellow, it means you're sick.
Of course, when one is dehydrated, that is sickness. Dehydration is sickness. It's an onset of sickness. So it's a sign that, oh, the body, something is wrong. The system is not healthy. You get it. So any disease can surface, like fever, dehydration can lead to fever.
Yeah.
Sometimes someone is dehydrated, is feeling headache. You give the person water, the fever goes. Even migraine, headache. Sometimes you feel headache. You take water, you see that the way headache goes. The system is just telling you, I'm not feeling all right. I need some water. That's the way the body is signaling the body, take water.
So it doesn't matter if it's cold water or room temperature water?
Well, it is ideal to take room temperature water, because we notice that a lot of people do not exercise. Exercise actually helps to warm the body, heat up the body. But we notice that people will take the cold water and still sit in one place. And that cold water causes obstruction.
Okay.
It causes blockages, because the cholesterol, the body has fats, in the blood vessels. So when you expose it to cold, the fat begins to slip along the blood vessels. And that is what we call hardening of arteries. The artery is supposed to be flexible. But when those plaque begins to deposit on the arteries and veins, it causes obstruction. So warm water is preferably, and then exercise to heat up the body. There is a new innovation we have now that you can use to heat up the body if you don't have time to exercise, which we call the energy room and energy bucket. I mentioned it the other day. If you don't have time for exercise due to your sedentary work and being very busy, use the energy room for 20 minutes or 30 minutes and you get better results or the same as somebody who has jumped from here to head bridge.
Okay.
Sure.
So you're a health expert. Let me quickly talk about pregnant women. There's a myth that says when a pregnant woman takes cold water, a lot of things have been said about it. So is it really wrong for a pregnant woman to take cold water?
Like, pregnant woman is like every other person. The body needs to be warm.
Okay.
We know we have normal body temperature, and the body system has a way to maintain that temperature, regulating the normal temperature. So anything you take to obstruct the normal body temperature is not ideal. But pregnant women take it because they feel hot, the system is really, really feeling hot. So they need something to cool them.
So there's no side effect?
Well, if it's possible, go for room temperature warm water. It's not good for the body.
Okay.
Cold water is not good.
Okay.
Both for pregnant women and every other person. The best is room temperature water. In the olden days, when our parents do not have these fridge, freezers, they lived better, they enjoyed better health without arthritis and the rest. It is this modernization that is exposing us to.
And then things were pretty good.
Exactly.
You know, unlike the heat now that you have. You understand? Because
Exactly.
we have to be sincere.
Yeah.
You know, because when you have to take off the school fees that you have to pay for yourself,
It's heat alone.
you know, water that goes into 250,000.
That generates heat.
Enough.
To generate heat. Tension and stress.
You understand? So what do you need? You need cold water to
Cool the
Calm
body
it down.
But we are saying that if you are conscious that
Yeah.
the best thing for you is room temperature water, then you are doing yourself good.
some good.
You know, people below 30 years will not understand this. People below 40 sometimes will not understand. But when you are getting to 40, 50, you notice that even when you take that cold water, your body signals you that there is a problem. Some people already, their body tells them, oh, this is not good for me, and they stop it. But it's good for you to be informed, to know the right thing to do, than not knowing the right thing, right? So information is key to do the right thing.
Okay, we'd like to thank you so much, Dr. CHEKS EMMANUEL, for taking us so much along that line of the importance of water. And so as the world celebrates today, the Water Day, what's your advice as we wrap it up?
My advice is take enough water.
I think you should give the advice with your water.
Okay. My advice is hydrate the body. Take enough water. If you don't have the habit of drinking enough water, healthy water, please develop the culture of taking 3 liters of water for every adult. For children, take 2 liters of water. And if you do that, you'll be ensuring that the health of your children, the health of your family, and your health is very, very optimal. Water is life. 70% of your body is water. So if you are 70% healthy, taking alkaline water, hydrated system, then you have given yourself a boost for the day. And all other organs and systems of the body will function better. Hydrate your system. If you have not taken water today, please do that right away, and you will be happy you did.
That's right. Take water and mind your business.
Yes, take water and mind your business.
Thank you so
I'd
much,
like to
Dr.
thank you
CHEKS.
so much,
You're
Dr.
welcome.
CHEKS EMMANUEL, for bringing us up to speed on the importance of water. I think I've just learned one thing today, and from now henceforth, I'll make sure I have this nice sachet of water
Me too.
every day. And for the bottled water, okay? we'll
2
now
big
do-
bottles.
But
Two big bottles.
Can you
Two big
really,
bottles.
well, can you really get them? You know, like
For those who can get them.
yes, for those who can afford it.
Yes.
But for
2 big bottles.
for those of us who are, you know, grappling with school fees and all of
You can
that,
stick with pure water.
we just stick with
Or you
that.
can still have your bottled water like this from home.
Okay.
You purify your water and then put it in bottled water like this and keep taking. When it's finished, you refill again.
Okay,
Nice.
Just
we'll
be
invite you
cautious.
again to expose us more, you know, take us through an exposition on alkaline water.
Sure,
I think that will be a subject to another day.
sure.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Thank you
CHEKS.
for coming.
So as the world celebrates World Water Day, she's just said it all. Take water and mind your business like what Jesus said. We'll take a break.